Alright, so right here, as you can see, this is the 2014 version of Take and Play Thomas with a round magnet. Alright, so today, I got the Take and Play Thomas from the Amherst Railroad Hobby Show in West Springfield, Massachusetts. So every year in January, they'll have a model train show up in West Springfield, the Amherst Railroad Hobby Show, and they'll have lots of model trains, and also they will have Thomas stuff there, the Bachman Thomas stuff, and also they'll have stuff like this. They'll have like the very old Erdo wooden railway, take and play adventures, push along, you name it. They definitely have one of the old Earls learning curve versions of Thomas, including Mattel stuff. So I picked up three things there. I picked up this. I actually picked up Busy Bee James, the Take and Play 2015 one, and Wooden Railway Hero, Sticky Hero, the one that he was covered in milk, based on from that season 17 episode. So I saw their stuff, so I decided to pick it up, for my nephews and cousins' kids. So honestly, I have no plan. I don't think I don't have any plans to keep this Thomas in my collection. But however, my mind might change. But anyways, so honestly, let's just get started with this. My thoughts. To be honest with you, I do not like this version. I do not like. I do not like this version of Thomas. He just looks so terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, back in 2012, Mattel took over the franchise. So, in 2013, we had one of Mattel's newer take and play version came out. In 2013, their version was really good. They didn't change the designs. All they did was replace all the characters' face with CGI. And honestly, they are really good, including the King of the Railway characters. But then in 2014, when Tell the Brave was coming out, we have gotten the newer take and play characters like Gator, Timothy, Marion. We saw that they had round magnets. And also, they decided to go with every changes of every single characters in 2014. And honestly, I don't get why Mattel wants to go with this new direction. And I'm not really sure. Still to this day, even today, I don't get why Mattel decided to change the old magnet to the round magnet. Like, it did not make any sense to me. What was wrong with the original magnets? There was no need for a change at all. So, it's not just the magnets. They have completely changed their bodies. Like, look at Thomas here. Thomas's cab is just so squashed. It just doesn't look really good. It's terrible. It's very distracting for me too, because what I see here is the long magnet sticking out from the back and the front. Do they really think this is a good quality? And also, there's no even painted buffers. And in 2014, this is where the problem starts. This is where Mattel's sales started to slip. Their version of Take and Play didn't really last long. They only lasted for about 2 years, from 2014 to 2016. They ended their version in 2016 when The Great Race came out. So their last version was the Great Race characters. That is Vinny, Axel, Ashima, Streamline Thomas, and Shooting Star Gordon. And after that, that was it. That was it. The second range of Take and Play didn't really last for 2 years. And I had a personal theory that it's either it didn't do so well or Mattel decides to make a change. Well, Mattel always likes to make changes. They always make changes, and when it comes to stuff like this, yeah. It's funny. You know, it's very funny. In 2014, we've gotten some really, really good taking place, like Stepney, the Big City Engine, Class 40, Coldy, and Scarlully. It's funny. Their stuff came out first before Tell the Brave did, and they had original magnets. So it's funny. We've gotten the good stuff of these, and then now out of nowhere we've got this. Again, I don't know. I don't understand why Mattel decided to go change their designs and the magnets. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the 2013 ones. I don't think anyone never had any issue. So, honestly, I think the worst of this, of Take and Play, is Thomas, Percy, Stanley. Any of the Tank Engine characters are bad, because Percy's horrible too, by the way. It's because of the squashed cab bodies. And just in general, Thomas, Percy, any tank, and even Rosie, and even Belle, and Flynn, they all are terrible. Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, any of the tender engines, they're not that bad, but not good either. And back then, I was never ever going to collect any of the Take and Play. Well, I did collect some. I did collect the Percy and Reg at the scrapyard, Samson, the miniature engines, Stanley in Space, Samson, and but that was it. That was it, really. I only collected the miniature engines because I wanted them. So that was it. So what do I think of Thomas? He looks horrible. I do not like his design. He just looks so terrible. I kind of really wish Mattel should have think twice before releasing all of the versions. They should have really think twice if they should really release Thomas and the others. Because honestly, this is not a good quality. I don't like it. I wish Thomas could have been so much improved if they just fixed the cab and just never had the round magnet to begin with. Not a good item, in my opinion. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this in my collection. Alright, that is about it. This is King Thomas Fan 1, signing out. Take care. Have a good